Welcome to Monster Trail Cams, and today I have a bunch of crazy clips that I hope you've never seen before. And we're going to start it off with the clip of the one that you just saw right there. To me, this one is absolutely spectacular if real. It's kind of hard to know if something's AI or CGI. I can tell you through playing with AI though, on my other channel, I don't think AI can do this. So, if it is fake, it's somebody that's using CGI or something else, but tell me what you think. Take a look at this and check it. You know what I mean? It's like everybody in the comments will say, oh, all these videos are blurry or this, that, and the other, too far away. But then when we do find one like this, we almost like talk ourselves out of it. Like, oh, it must be CGI or fake. But yeah, I really want to know what you guys think about this. Is it legit? Now, if anybody knows what they're saying in Russian, if anybody speaks Russian, please leave that in the comments. But let's check this out, and we're going to slow it down to half speed. Because at first, I thought, you know, this was just a person probably from far away, even though the people recording do seem like they were a little scared of it or something. But we're going to keep zooming in and try to make out what this possibly could be. I mean, whatever it is, it looks big. But I ended up taking a screenshot, the best one I could. This is where it looks like you can see the head and then the shoulders. And this is when I realized, okay, I do not think this is a person anymore. Look at those shoulders. It's twice the size of its head. There might be some motion blur and stuff to affect it like that, but this, I think this is legit. Yeah, like I'm up to 78% belief now. Because of this one, I'm serious. Some might say blurry, this, that, the other. They call it the almasty or the yeti. I just was educated upon in Russia. But I think it's real, but do you guys think it's real? Let me know. Next one. Okay, if anybody knows the Russian that was said on this as well, because it's from Russia again, please let me know in the comments. But this one, obviously, just from the tone, scared the people who were watching this, and the quality is horrible. So I tried to stabilize it for you guys and zoom in a little bit. But as you can see, it kind of looks like something. It doesn't look like a man, does it? Okay, and let me just say, as I'm learning more and more about this stuff and doing this channel, I love people that watch birds, because bird watching gets some awesome evidence, like this next one, right? This comes from a camera that was watching eagle eggs. Yes, they wanted to make sure the eagle eggs from the eagle nest were doing okay. But first, if you live in Pennsylvania, you might want to read this. As you can see, due to the encounter of the area, Bigfoot, we are instructing all park visitors to observe elevated park etiquette. Be cautious, but then look at the bottom. Do not post on social media. Why do you think they would say that? So yeah, this one is kind of crazy, and you know, you never know if one of these things is a hoax, because if it is a hoax, it's obviously from somebody who knew that camera was there. But if it's not a hoax, and it wasn't from that person, then what else could this possibly be? And if you guys love crazy true stories, make sure to check out my main storytelling channel, Mr. E-Files, because the last couple weeks I've been putting up some crazy disappearances and other stuff, and I really think you guys are going to enjoy this. But right now, I got a bunch of more good clips for you, and this picture that might be too real to be real. Check it. Okay, so now that I've zoomed it in, what do you guys think? I mean, I'm almost skeptical as well. This kind of looks like somebody kind of went off the Patterson type footage and maybe made an image like that, or it's legit and it's similar to the Patterson footage. I don't know, but I don't know. The mouth is huge. It doesn't look like a suit, but could it be AI? Could it be CGI? Let me know what you think. Crazy. Okay, let me read this for you real quick. 8/3/23. My friend filmed these two today in Yellowstone. He thought they were bears at first, but when he rewatched it, he realized they were on 2 feet. And he showed the video to the park rangers, and they said to him, "Hey, you got a Bigfoot on film."
Bear.
Now, I thought this was interesting because I've never come across this one before, but we're going to zoom in little by little and see if we can tell if they are actually walking on 2 feet. It looks like it from the onset. But you hear the guy in the beginning, he even thought they were bears. But it's kind of crazy to see how much they cover, how much land they cover in such a short time. Because this is not slowed down at the moment. And look at that, especially the one on the right. It's like catching up. I don't know. It doesn't even look like they're running. I don't know what those are, but I don't think they're human. I don't know. I truly don't. What do you guys think? Let me know. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put a fear warning for the next one because you know how I've discovered from you guys what rakes and other things like that are. These, I don't know if they're rakes, aliens, or whatever, but it's some of the creepiest footage I've ever seen. And it looks like they're carrying like a child in their mouth, like a child of their species. I mean, check this out. Let me know what you think. Okay, so look at these two creatures that are way too skinny to be human beings. The first one with something in its mouth. This is just very creepy. I think this was caught either on a doorbell cam or something like that. But look at them walking back. Tell me that's not the scariest thing you've ever seen in your life. There's no way that's a person. Look how skinny they are. Look at their eyes. Look how their eyes are bright. This one, see, it's stuff like this that keeps me up at night. Like this stuff I could not explain. Other things I want to see, but like, do I want to see this out in the woods at night? One answer for you, no. All right, now this is from a trail cam in Oregon. See how I said Oregon, not Oregon? I'm learning, even though it's that Boston accent, but still, let's take a look at this. I mean, it kind of looks like an ape that's walking. That's, see, it's stuff like this. The OP posted, there was really no name, but they said they weren't sure either. I have no idea. But it's an intriguing picture for sure. If that's what they look like. I wonder if they're calm or they're angry. They seem to be chill. I mean, you don't really hear a lot of humans being murdered, or do you?
What that is? I don't know. It's scary.
Alright, I don't play sounds much on here because, you know, they can be faked and stuff, but I didn't hear any reverberation or anything to suggest this was from a stereo. All I got were the chills. Honestly, at first I thought maybe some wolves, like maybe this is Alaska, because it doesn't say. But the more I listened, the more I'm like, ooh, I've never heard that sound, and I don't want to hear that. Imagine that sound being 30, 40 feet away from you right now. I don't know what this is, but I would imagine that this is probably what a Bigfoot sounds like when it's calling. Alright, are you ready for the next one? Because the next one is a goodie. It seems to be a mother and a little daughter walking on the road, and they spot something. And the person behind them, the man, is filming them. I assume that's her husband, probably. But, oh man. When you guys take a look at this, it's stuff like this, like I told you earlier, that makes me actually believe. It's not the high quality photos. It's the stuff like this that I don't think you would trick your daughter into seeing. And you want to know what I'm talking about? Well, here you go. Check it. Now, this is crazy that it was posted on a U.S. Army Corps of Engineer Facebook. But you see, as the mother's walking, she notices something. Now, it is a little weird how she stays kind of calm and just turns around. But look at that thing. That's either somebody playing a horrible prank on a child, or that's something that the family just didn't want to deal with. Once again, as we look, it seems like they were just being filmed on a beautiful day. Noticed something, turned around. But the calmness is what makes me think, oh, was this fake? Well, I don't know. I'll let you guys decide that. Let me know. With this cryptid, I feel like somebody's playing a trick on me. But then I paused it right here and I zoomed in a little bit. I said, I don't know if that's actually a light. You can almost make out two eyes. And the limbs seem out of proportion, like the arms are almost a foot longer than regular. I have no idea. It looks like pandemonium going on. Whoever's recording this, there was no sound, so that's suspicious too. But I don't know. This one, very creepy, if real. Or could this be a species that we don't know about? Because I found this other one right here. And as you see, it almost looks like a person with the headlight on. But then those could actually be eyes. And if you look at the proportions, they're unnaturally long. I mean, no human naturally looks like that. With the arms, the legs. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Ever since you guys told me about rakes and stuff like that, I've been very intrigued on how much they look like aliens. And I took this still frame right here and zoomed in. It looks all white, if not a grayish material. Can't really see its eyes. The limbs do look human-esque. I can't tell how tall it is, but it's very creepy. I mean, do people really go out in the woods and just do this for fun? You know, try to make viral videos? Maybe so. But I don't know. Something about the way it moves just doesn't seem right. It just doesn't seem human. I feel like once you see something, it's all you see. Once I saw these rake videos, I can't stop finding them now. But this one is very creepy. Look at that. The arms look too low. It looks almost naked, but not. I don't know how to describe it. Tell me, is this creeping you guys out? Especially this one right here. Look at this. Those arms and legs. I mean, nobody can do that. That would kill your back after like a day. And many of these things have just been seen doing this. And this is from a trail camera. This is shocking. I mean, this looks exactly like those creatures that were carrying that juvenile in its mouth. I don't know how to make sense of this. Is this what a rake is? People, please let me know. I don't know. I'm honestly scared just watching this, though. I've never been so confused, I can tell you that. Jeez. Alright guys, it's that time, and I promise you do not want to miss this one. This photo is, if real, astonishing. Okay? This is an email with a picture, and I'm just gonna get into it. The subject line was, "You need to see this trail cam photo." It said, "Hey, monster trail cams. I never thought I'd be writing an email like this. I don't really believe in all that cryptid stuff." He's kind of like me. "But after what I found on my trail cam, I don't know what to think anymore." So let me back up. Okay. Last weekend, I went solo camping in the Cascades, one of my favorite spots, deep in the woods where you don't see another soul for miles. And I was out there just to get some peace and quiet, maybe catch a few fish, enjoy a night under the stars, nothing really out of the ordinary, I thought. And the first night was completely uneventful. Just me, the fire, the usual sounds of the forest, coyotes yipping in the distance, the occasional hoot of an owl. But on the second night, something extremely weird happened. Okay, so I woke up at around 2:30 a.m. and I needed to take a leak. You know how it is. You're dead tired, half out of it, just trying to get it over with so you can crawl back into your sleeping bag. So I stepped a few feet away from the tent on the side, and that's when I heard something. And it's not just, the usual rustling of branches. This was like deeper and heavier. Like something big that was just shifting in the underbrush. I really didn't want to think about it. I mean, I've camped enough to know that noises in the dark always seem scarier than they probably really are. Plus, it was really late, and I was absolutely exhausted. And to be honest, my brain just wasn't in the mood to even entertain the idea that something unnatural was watching me or that something supernatural was going on. So, I shrugged it off. I finished up, and then I went back to sleep. And that should have been the end of it, right? No. Because the next morning, I packed up, I went for one last short hike before heading back to my truck. And I always set up a trail cam nearby, just for fun, to see if I get any deer or bears that come at night. Usually, though, it is nothing special at all. But this time I caught something that should not exist. So I pulled the SD card, I checked it on my phone, and I nearly dropped my phone when I saw this. It was a massive wolf-like creature standing on two legs, and behind it was me taking a whiz. It was literally right there with me, and I didn't see it. The eyes, the teeth, the sheer size of it is scary. This thing was not a bear. It wasn't some trick of the light. And the weirdest part, I'd never even heard that it got that close. I mean, I heard something, but I didn't think it was that close. Whatever this thing is, it was right outside my tent, and I had no idea. Now, I don't know what to do with this. I showed the pic to a buddy of mine, and he straight up told me, "Dude, that's a dog man." I laughed it off at first, but now, I'm not so sure. I guess maybe I do believe. That's why I'm sending it to you. I know you've heard way more stories than I have of this stuff, so tell me, what do you think? Is this a hoax? Is this some crazy trick of the camera? I doubt that. Or did I actually have a dog man standing outside my tent at 2 a.m.? Let me know, because honestly, I don't think I'll be camping there again anytime soon. Thank you, David. Well, David, if this picture is real, my man, this is incredible. So everybody, listen up. I'm going to insert the picture right here. Let me know what you think in the comments.